So this is the week right now, guys, to not click that button. This massive move to the upside. People buying call options. 95% of traders are going to get absolutely ripped, their face ripped off right now when it comes to this week and moving into the rest of this month. Because I'm seeing so many people buying call options. Call options are through the roof. People buying call options. People bullish. Here we go. FOMO and all that sort of stuff. And you know they're going to get destroyed. So looking at these markets right now, guys, if you're looking for a much better time to get involved with these markets, wait for a bit of a pullback first, right? That is the worst thing to do. The number one biggest mistake that I see most amateur traders make, right, is they wait for the market to go up first, then they start to look up here. They start to look here. And I saw this happen with gold, right? Through here, I saw, especially this last little bit through here, I saw so many people starting to like ramp up with the and my goodness, did the little Muppets come out of their woodworks just then, right? They've disappeared since then, right? I was giving warning signs here to say, hey, no, right? We could be ending here. And look what we've done here. We've done absolutely nothing now for the last 3 months. And those who are long leveraging on the futures have been getting destroyed. Those people who are buying call options, volatility has been crushed. You are getting destroyed. And my whole thing about the warning sign about gold, if you listen to me, was step aside. No, don't click the button because we're going to go through another one of these. Guys, because guess what? That's what the market do, right? That's what the market do. What do the market do? Market go up. And then we get this level here. What do you think is coming in the stock market right now? All right, be smart, all right? Be smart. Oh, John, you don't understand. No, I do understand. Look at the facts. Look at how these markets work. So if we go look at the S&P 500, John, you don't understand, right? This thing's just going to keep going up. Psh, really? Okay, cool. You little muppet who's got a $5,000 trading account sitting in your mum's basement trying to tell me what to do. Okay, cool. Class is in session. Look at the way these markets work. Tell me whenever the market just continues to go vertically without some sort of significant pullback or a nice good week to 2 weeks, sometimes more of a pullback. It just doesn't happen. So if you want to be smart about the way you're trading, right, you need to wait for a pullback because it's coming. And one of the worst things that people do, and what I'm saying here is look at this here, up, we'll pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back, pull back. You see this here, right? You see the pullbacks. So what's gonna come? Look at this here, all the way up. You know what's coming, right? So it's actually not that hard. It's not that complicated. When the market goes up for quite some time, you know the market's gonna have a pullback. It's coming. It's not like, oh my goodness. It's like, you know it's coming. So no, you don't short the market now. You step aside and then you wait for this thing to at least do something like this and then jump on the next move. That's when it's much more smarter to jump on the next move. So you know what's coming, you know? And the thing is like, but I don't know the exact day that is coming. But it's coming. So what 95% of traders right now are buying call options and they're gonna get their face ripped off. The 5% or the few percent, guess what? Step aside, don't click the button, save your pennies. Save that. Save it, right? Wait for a really good pullback because it's coming, right? And then we're going to see an incredible move up. And what's going to happen is this, and this is what's going to happen. A lot of traders, I'm noticing right now, they're going to lose a lot of money right now because they're FOMOing. And then we're going to get something like this over the course of next couple of months, right? And then they're going to lose a lot of money. Then they're going to lose their confidence, and then they're going to say, oh, you know, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. The market's against me, and blah blah. No, I'm trying to give you warning signs, right? You're entering at the wrong time. It is going to drop. It is going to have a bit of a pullback, right? What's a pullback? Pullback. Even through the COVID situation, we got these these situations. So now you know it's coming, and it's actually, see how it's not that complicated, right? And guess what? I'm utilizing the chart only. What does that mean? When the market goes up for quite some time, there's going to come a point, we don't know when we're going to get this here. It just what market do, right? And then the market do that, and then the market do that, and then you know that, right? So wait for this Dubalaki here. Wait for this Dubalaki here. Then look to enter the market. Don't try to enter here. You have missed the boat. So you know this is coming. And then those who are patient, those who are happy not clicking the button, can then ride this when we see a nice, good fourth quarter incredible boom. So those who are saving their pennies, right? Those who are saving their pennies, you can then you sit on the sidelines, be calm, and then get ready for an incredible move to the upside because it is coming. But first, we're going to see a bit of a pullback, and it's coming, right? And so this is what's happening right now on the S&P 500. We're seeing this also on the NASDAQ as well too. And again, it's so incredible to see what's happening here on the stock market. So once again, just wait for the pullback. It's coming, and we're probably going to see again. I do see the third quarter is probably going to be a lot weaker because we've just had an incredible move to the upside. But the fourth quarter, get ready for some really, really, really good buying opportunities. And those who are patient over the next couple of months and doing your research and studying, right, and looking for good opportunities, you are going to be ready for some really, really, really good buying opportunities because it is coming, right? And even looking at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones has had an incredible move to the upside. Big move to the upside. And we're almost actually breaking above this new high here. Really, really breaking above new high. But again, traders, like, this is when you start to get false breakouts. What is that? False breakouts happen when the market moves up. It slowly moves up, and then keeps going and breaks out through there. This here is likely to be a false breakout. Why? Well, false breakouts happen when we've already used a lot of movement here to then to push through to the upside. We may push to the upside through here, and then we're probably likely to do something like this, and then away we go from there. And then even the Russell, like, look at the Russell go. King Russell, baby! Right, look at the Russell go. Russell's really, really, really... Now, one thing I'm noticing on the Russell is this. You notice that the Russell's really, really, really starting to pick up through here. So looking at the Russell, let's see if I can bring up a chart here, right? So looking at the Russell, I'm noticing that we could be generating this through here. So over the next sort of maybe 6 months, there could be a really good buying opportunity out of Russell that could actually just have a really big move because we're still squeezing up in this pattern through here. But once we actually continue this movement from here, as you can see, we could be doing this level. We come down through to here, and then we get a breakout. If that happens, we're probably going to see a really, really big move out of the Russell coming real soon. So this is definitely one market that I'm watching for. But again, one of the big things about successful trading that I have found, now when I say for me, I'm looking to get into things that's likely to make big moves, right? You want to make a big profit, right? Well, guess what? Big profits take time. So big profits don't happen in one day. Big profits generally happen over the course of 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, that sort of stuff. So the thing is that for me, I'm looking for these opportunities because I would rather look for an opportunity instead of looking for an opportunity that's likely to make me $1,000 or $5,000. I want to see if I'm looking for an opportunity that could potentially be in it for a month or two and potentially make 50 to 100 grand, right? Maybe even more on that trade. That's how you really move the needle and having really successful years, right? Looking for opportunities like that. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that people will do around day trading is they're looking for these small opportunities. And it's just like, it's just not a really good way to go for your trading from there. And so that's what I'm seeing from there, from that perspective from there. Let's go have a look at actually I'll bring up this sort of side through here. Let's go look at, so that's all the indices from there. It's this month is not a month to start getting greedy right now. And I know you're FOMOing right now, and I know you're starting to really want to jump into the markets right now. It is the worst time to buy the stock market right now. So step aside. Right now, looking at the silver, but there are different markets out there that I'm watching for, right? So if you don't have a trading system, you can learn my trading system for free on my webinar, link in the description there, right? But your number one thing is this. Do you actually have a trading strategy you're following? And 95% of you guys say no. That's the reason I'm watching your YouTube video right now, Job. Because I'm looking for you to tell me what is the thing I should buy right now. Right? It's like, so I'm trying to tell you, the reason why people do well out of trading, right? The reason why I do really well out of trading, and I'm having a phenomenal trading career, and I have a phenomenal trade. I've been around the markets for 20 years. Is one simple thing. When I go to the market, I go to the market looking for my trading setup. That's it, right? I don't go to the market saying, well, I think this is going to have another big move because central banks are buying, and I think they're going to keep doing it. So, had those central banks keep... What happened to the central banks with gold, by the way? For you guys that are giving me shit about that. Central banks went to sleep. Where'd they go? Right? It's like, no, right? But there are amazing opportunities out there for some trades. While the stock market's making incredible big vertical moves, stay away. But looking at things like silver, looking at things like the SILJ, they look really, really, really nice for some really good trade, incredible opportunities, and even the SIL and the SILJ. Really nice, really, really, really nice movement through here. And I'm expecting to see, this is the weekly chart here, I'm expecting to see a bit of a breakout coming soon out of the especially the silver mining sector. Once the silver mining sector starts to break up, then we could actually potentially start to see, especially this chart up here, this left chart up here. This here is all major resistance level through here. All major resistance through there. So once we break up, this could be a really, 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 really big breakout. And guess what? But why would this be a much better time? Why would SIL be much better than the stock market right now? Oh, because we went through one of these two black years. You see what I'm saying, right? That's what markets... And once you understand the market, you can see what's coming and you can step aside. Market go up, market have pullback. Market go up, market have pullback. Wait for pullback, then look to enter here. Make sense? If you guys have been trading for less than 5 years, you're probably getting your face ripped off right now from these markets because you have no idea what's going on. And that's okay. You don't need to know what's going on. But all I say is the number one thing you should be thinking about is this. Have we gone through some, for me personally, I keep it really simple. Have we gone through some sort of a pullback or some sort of a sideways movement? And if yes, that's when you want to be starting to look for the next trade. Why? Because the market goes up, market pullback, market go up, market have sideways, market go up. So if the best chance is wait for this Dubalaki first, for me, it's the sideways movement. Right? That's why I'm chopping the bits right now when it comes to the silver mining sector. We could be getting a really nice trading opportunity from there. But I still need, if you want to find, traders, on my link in the description, my webinar. On the webinar, if you want to know exactly what I'm looking for to get in on the silver mining sector, you'll be able to learn that on the webinar in the link in the description. And you'll be able to understand the reason why this is an actual trade for me. Not just, oh, well, John said it's a, no. Learn it. Learn the system so you can see, oh, that's the reason why John's seeing this, because it meets the trading rules. Right? And so that's what I'm seeing from there, from the SIL perspective from there and the GDX perspective. And once again, gold right now. Gold is still in this sideways movement. Gold's pretty tired right now, and it's just continued to go sideways. We may be getting ready for another leg to the upside out of the gold market because, but not just yet. All right, not just yet. So again, we're still in a very big bull market from here. We haven't actually had any big corrections out of it yet. We still may get that. Right, we still may get that, but we are still in a very big, strong bull market. So as long as this holds here, as long as we hold here really nicely, and we continue to hold here just sideways, and then this is probably this. If the market does continue to hold here just sideways, then we're probably likely to see another move back up out of the actual gold market from there. So just a quick little update about also. If you guys have been watching me now for quite some time, you would know that. Wrong one. Right, you will know when it comes down to platinum. Right, we have a look at platinum from here, and if I bring this up to here, let me bring this up to here. I'll bring this software up to here. If you look at the platinum market. Right, I'm seeing now people now. It's like people involved with the platinum market. You do know with the platinum market, right? I was talking about this. I even said this on YouTube that platinum's getting ready for a big move to come. And if you guys sort of listen to me, you would know that right here is when I mentioned it on YouTube, and then there's a very big move. So there's been so much money being made out of platinum. But one thing I'm seeing right now when it comes to platinum is people are now looking at platinum like, I'm out of platinum. I've already made the big move. Now, why? Why am I out of platinum? Let me show you one simple rule here, right? I don't think I've actually taught this before, but let me actually teach you one simple rule of when it comes to trading opportunities, call options and leverage and actual looking for trades. Let me teach you something that I don't think I've ever actually taught before. It's a bit of a secret sauce. And the thing is this, is that one thing you might not understand, and again, I don't think I've actually I don't think I taught this before, but it's something that's really, really awesome. And once you understand it, it will blow you away, right? Because when the market goes up for quite some time and we've had a very big vertical move, once that happens, we know eventually it's gonna come to an end, and you're probably gonna get some sort of a pullback. I know. But traders, can you see what I'm saying here, right? Once you understand that one simple concept, it can stop you from getting into really bad trades, because you know, okay, look for this opportunity here, right? Look for this guy here first, and then look to enter in on the next leg up. So I got in before the breakout. I got up here, made a lot of money. Now I'm stepping aside. Waiting for the next great opportunity, right? And so that's what's happening from there, from that perspective from there. Let's go look at Ethereum as well too, the good old ETH. Ethereum for me right now, guys, is the one crypto market that is, again, for me, I've been out of the crypto market for a long time, but now I'm back in, right, on Ethereum. And I do see once Ethereum starts to really break above this level from here to here, and we start to do something like that, it is on like Donkey Kong, right? If low, higher low, once we do that, we're probably likely to start to see this move right back to the upside from there. So we're probably likely to see a really, really, really nice move out of the Ethereum market. So because Ethereum really hasn't made much move at all. So we could be getting right now, and if I zoom right in to see what's happening on the short term, right, this is the short term analysis. And why may I be looking at am I getting into Ethereum now? Why is that? Why am I looking at Ethereum? Let me teach you something that I don't think I've actually taught before. See, the best time to get in, if we know the market does this here, well, you want to wait for these guys here, right, to get on the next move. So again, I don't think I've actually taught this before, but let me teach you something. When the market goes up for a while, we're going to eventually go through a bit of a pullback or sideways movement. I know I'm making fun of these guys, but do you know how many people, 95% of traders don't make money in the market, because this is the one thing they don't understand. Every single market works like this. So why am I looking to get in on this now? Because we've already gone through one of these now. So if we do start to pick back up, we're getting ready for the next move. See, you wait for this Dubalaki, then jump on the next move. Wait for this Dubalaki, then jump on the next move. Wait for this Dubalaki. Now that's the reason why I'm entering the markets. See what I'm saying here? So you give yourself the best chance of actually having a good successful trade. Wait for the pullback first, okay? Because I promise you, even if you think I'm full of shit, right? Wait for the sums. For me personally, I like to see the sideways period. That's why I'm entering right now at the good old Ethereum market. Right, we're starting to, again, we're just holding here really nicely. You can see we actually had on a short-term level here. Boom! On a short-term level, we actually had the bit of a short-term flush down, come back up, holding here. If we can really start to break above, yeah, once we really start to get above this 2,800 level from here, then it's pretty much set in sail. And we're probably likely to see a really, really nice move to come. Now, there's a couple of ways to play this here. Right, I'm just entering the Ethereum, actually just buying the Ethereum. But then also, the thing for me I'm also watching for is also, let me go to this Dubalaki here on, there's also an ETF as well too around Ethereum. So there could be some option plays that I might be looking at playing. Right. Once again, look at this here. And I know this sounds, I know I'm be making fun of these guys, but I really want you to just give yourself the best chances of actually having a successful trade. Why am I looking at Ethereum right now? For me personally, I like to wait for these. Look at this here. Look at all that sideways period, right? All that sideways period. So if we start to really, again, and looking at this, this is the ETHE on the Ethereum market. which is the Grayscale Ethereum ETF. Looking at this level here, okay, what I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for a break above 24. If we can start to get that decisively and then increasing volume, right, we've now got to move up. We're getting a sideways movement. If we can get something like that going on and we get a big volume increase, like a big spike, then we're probably like going to make our way up to 36. So looking at that level from there, then we also have options from here, right? So then we have, you can see we have July options expiring in 11 days, as you can see here. That's too close, right? My rule of thumb, by the way, guys, my rule of thumb is depending on the type of trade. If I was looking to get into Ethereum, I would want to buy not July, not August, but maybe around October. The reason why is this, is that if I think I may have to be in this trade for a month or more, I want to make sure I give it plenty of time, right? So even maybe August, but August is still pushing it too much, right? August has only got 39 days left. So the best thing to do is what I've found is if I think I may have to be in a trade and I'm not in this trade right now, and the thing is I love the options here. So for you guys that look at to play the Ethereum market on an option play, which I may do myself, I'm just waiting for a good trade here. The whole thing about that is that when you're trading options, you don't want to be. For me, I want to make sure I give it plenty of time, right? Because I'm more of a swing trader. Call that. Meaning I'm looking to get in and I'm looking to swing big profits. The one thing for me, I always found it really difficult to make really significant profits throughout the year by scalping, by looking for short-term intraday trading, right? So by looking at the options here, I'd be looking at possibly not the August, because I only got 39 days left. If I have to be in the trade for a month, right, then that's getting too close. It's way too close. I would like to buy, October. Buy plenty of time. That way I can give it plenty of time without that time value really hitting me too much. And so the good thing is there's a lot of options through there that I'm seeing right now. So there's a lot of different markets out there, guys, that are setting up, that are doing really nicely, right? We talked about silver today. We talked about SIL, the silver mining sector. Now I'm honing on that. Why am I honing down on that? Because they're the next play. And so as you can see here, what you want to do, you want to be looking at the entire market to see for things. For me, right, just last month, I was getting in on platinum. Platinum was the guy. Now platinum's already had a move. It's game over right now for platinum. Meaning like the move has already happened with platinum. You've missed out on platinum. Go find another market. Oh, look at silver. Silver mine setting up. Now let's go focus on that. Now let's go focus on a silver sector. Oh, Ethereum. Ethereum could be setting up. Let's go focus on that as well too. See what I'm saying? You're getting on these markets, and the worst thing you can do is be I'm a gold trader. Right? That's the worst thing. Now, if you're an intraday trader, yeah, let's go down that path of talking about that, of doing that. And if you're an intraday trader, yeah, it's important to, meaning you're a 1 minute chart, 2 minute chart, 5 minute chart trader. When it comes down to that, then yeah, you should trade the same markets every single day. Again, the problem with trading that style is I have personally found is that you need periods throughout the year that's going to give you big moves. Right? You need big profits throughout the year. You want to make a big profit, don't you? Yes? Yeah, you want to make a lot of money? Okay, cool. Making a lot of money comes from big profits, right? Like, oh yeah, I want to make a big profit. Well, making big profits, you need to get into something, and it takes time, more than 1 day, for that big profit to happen. Makes sense, right? So if you're not looking for big profits, keep trading intraday charts. But the reason why my trading does so well is because I look for these opportunities that I can be in it for a month and make a big profit from one trade. I can make so much more money on one really good successful trade than I can take in 20 scalping trades. For me, swing trading, if you're going to call it that, is the way to go, where you're looking to get in, low stress, not getting in and getting out all the time, getting in, and then holding it for a month or two, and then start to see some really good opportunities from there.